Sergeant Derek Tisdale confirms that there has been a shooting here this morning. Now, he says that there was one victim that has been airlifted with serious injuries. AAA estimates that nearly 750,000 people will travel across the volunteer state. Sheriff Brian Duke tells me they received a shots fired call around 7 o'clock tonight in what appears to be an attempted murder-suicide. Alamo Police Chief says they responded to a bank robbery here at Bancorp South in Alamo around 9:45 this morning. Now, one person has been confirmed to have been injured. Those injuries are unknown, but he was loaded up into the ambulance earlier and was being treated and has been transported from the scene. And as you can see, the water is up to my ankles here, right here. But as I take just a few steps down, the water is going to drop down almost all the way to my knees. And they're telling me that even farther out, it's up to their waist in some areas. The Milan Center also offers this forensic interview room where children only have to share their story with investigators once, while the rest of the team can observe here in the observation room. Bags like these have been left in people's mailboxes all week to put their donations in, and then back in the mailbox they go for the post office to pick up. Fall River firefighters have been out here training for the past 2 days on different extrication techniques, using tools like these that can weigh up to 50 pounds. According to authorities, Corbin Davis is accused of shooting 24-year-old Jamar Rogers back in June 2014 in the parking lot of the Omni Center along the Highway 45 bypass. It was an emotional day for the family of 24-year-old Jamar Rogers, who was shot and killed after leaving a nightclub in June 2014. The case went cold until last week when the Jackson Police Department charged Corbin Davis with first-degree murder.
Glad justice is finally being served. I really am. Thank God for that.
You were just as guilty as the trigger man.
One witness took the stand testifying he was with Davis the night of the shooting and says he heard Davis call out Rogers' name before a gunshot went off.
I'm disgusted because I feel like everybody in that vehicle deserves a charge. I'm happy that they got somebody, but he wasn't by himself.
The family cried out for justice in the courtroom as the witness stepped down from the stand.
It took you a whole year to admit that you witnessed a murder. Yeah, you deserve just as much time as the trigger man.
Davis is currently being held without bond.
We don't have to go goddamn it without that, y'all. Y'all go home to y'all family every damn night.
Now, the case has been passed on to the grand jury. We're live in downtown Jackson. Bethany Thompson, WBBJ7 Eyewitness News. Kurt, the Tennessee Highway Patrol is currently investigating a crash that took 2 lives this afternoon at the Rockabilly Highway Revival Festival in downtown Summer this afternoon. Now, authorities say that they were notified of the accident around 1:45 this afternoon that drove through the crowd, and right now the community is pouring out into the First Baptist Church in Summer for those 2 victims tonight at a prayer vigil. This church sits right at the beginning of the scene.
It's unbelievable. I just can't believe it happened so close to me. You're not guaranteed tomorrow.
A crowd was enjoying the annual car show at the Rockabilly Highway Revival in Selmer when authorities say an elderly couple broke through a barricade driving through the crowd.
I was standing on the corner of the road where the people got hit, and I heard a car coming, but I just thought they were going down like the side roads or something. And then next thing I know, everyone was yelling, "Watch out, watch out." And I took a step back, and then next thing I knew, all I could see was bodies in the road.
Authorities say the couple drove almost 4 blocks through the festival, hitting a man and a woman.
The lady was trying to outrun them, run the gentleman, and she got caught up under the bumper, and the gentleman got thrown up in the air.
Troopers have been investigating the scene in the heat all afternoon, trying to map out exactly what happened. Now, the driver was airlifted to the hospital. However, we have not been given an update on his condition at this time. Now, the prayer vigil is set to start in a few minutes here at the First Baptist Church Hill in Summer. We'll continue to update you through the night. Tonight at 10 o'clock, we're going to have an update after the prayer vigil and speak with those that are here in the community about this tragedy that's happened this afternoon. For now, we're live in Selmer. Bethany Thompson, WBBJ7 Eyewitness News. Brad Hudson Hayes is a 6-year-old boy who's living in Union City with a rare form of skeletal dysplasia syndrome. He's the only one in the world doctors have diagnosed with his specific mutation, which makes his bones soft and doesn't allow him to walk on his own. The only time Hudson can play without restriction is in a swimming pool, and one local organization set out to give Hudson his freedom, one splash at a time.
Oh, David, look our pool.
It's a dream come true. It really is. We were not expecting all this.
The Hayes family came home to a crowd of family, friends, and workers who helped build their son's dream into a reality.
I loved it. Wow, really cool. I love it so much.
Very, very humbling to know that so many people came out to make this happen for us.
Their son Hudson can't walk on his own due to his disorder that makes his bones soft, but in a swimming pool he can do almost anything without fear.
He's been through so much, and he can act like a normal kid with no restrictions in a pool.
The Dream Factory in Dyersburg heard of Hudson's story and decided to do everything they could to help Hudson.
This is, to me, a miracle type dream. When you can give a child something that not only is their dream, but it actually affects their ability to live.
Workers and volunteers from all across the Mid-South have been working day and night to make this dream a reality for Hudson so he can play without boundaries.
The best part is this is the best thing for him because it's going to help him.
It's the best exercise. It's so easy on all his joints and everything. It allows him to build up muscle without the restrictions.
The Dream Factory sent the haze to Six Flags this week while they worked through the rain and mud to finish the pool on time.
You ready to go swimming?
When will I do that?
It truly gives him the freedom that he's restricted to a chair most of the day, and he can just be free.
Hudson and his family were able to get in the pool this afternoon and enjoy their new oasis. Live in the studio, Bethany Thompson, WBBJ 7 Eyewitness News.